What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We are back. NSP Shy Sports Talk Chicago, right? We are here. We are here. And it's been an interesting week this week. It's about to go down. So, what we need y'all to do is y'all need to come on, share this page, share. This is NSP Sports Shy Sports Talk Chicago. And this is my boys here with me. Ernest is not here, man. Ernest, we love you, boy. We know that you got to work, but we'll have you back real soon, man. But we got Henry Jr. here. We're also AKA known as Little. Come on, boy. Address the people.
What's happening, y'all, man? Hey, y'all know what we're gonna do. Same thing we do every week. I know we took a little week off last week. Had some stuff going on or whatever. But we back like we never left. We got some topics to cover.
We got some topics to cover.
Man, we got some heartbreaking stuff to talk about, man.
Man,
anyways, go ahead and introduce yourself, Elijah.
What's up, y'all? I'm Elijah, the other son that y'all first time. I'm happy to be here. It's my first time on the podcast, not the last. Like Henry Jr. said, we got some interesting topics to cover today. Some heartbreaks, some killers that we're gonna cover today.
That's right. We got some stuff that we got to cover. My man Ty, our engineer, is in the house, man, the owner of this amazing studio. We thank God for him. Listen, man, we are NSP. That means Not So Professional Sports Talk, right? We are not proclaiming to be nobody's professional. We are just a bunch of guys talking sports talk, right? So I got a couple of my fellas out there, Pastor Henry Razor. I am praying for him and his deliverance. He is really bitter about Chicago sports. So I am praying for my man. That's my main man, Pastor Henry Razor, and so many others who are out there. Listen, y'all, tune in, share. I need y'all to get on this. Little, we got another platform today, right?
Yeah. So we're live on YouTube now. That's NSP Shy Sports Talk. You can look it up pretty much, on any YouTube account that you have. And subscribe, like, comment. Y'all go check that out, man. And we're trying to push that out and get that across all platforms. We will have the Instagram up and running soon. And the Instagram is going to be as such. It's not going to be the full segment. It's going to be clips. It's going to be little clips and key points from the video, and then it's going to be the caption or whatever. But yeah, we try to get as professional as we can, but it's not so professional sports talk.
Not so professional sports talk, man. Listen, let me tell y'all this. Let's dig into it. Y'all ready to dive in? Let's dive in. Let's dive in. All right, so Washington Commanders and the Bears. Oh my God, man. Let me just tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. The Bears did everything to win that game. Or maybe should I say Caleb Williams did everything to win that game.
In that fourth quarter.
Historically now for this season, the Bears have a problem. And the problem is that they keep coming out slow.
Yeah.
They're coming out very slow. Now, by this time, our coaching staff should have gathered enough film where they can come out better than what they've been coming out.
Swinging.
Now, I gave them a pass the first 4 games. We talked about this. I gave them a pass the first 4 games because the offense is pretty much a new offense, new offensive coordinator, new quarterback. So a lot of these defenses, the offense had not seen. This is their first time seeing. But now enough tape has been accumulated where they can literally go back and watch tapes and have a better prepared game to come out in the beginning. But, man, to come out so slow, Caleb is doing enough, but it's just like, and we're going to get into this later, but I'm going to make this correlation. Just like the Bulls. The Chicago Bulls have been coming out, and they bit them in their tail last night. I've been saying this for the last week and a half. You cannot keep trying to push your way back from 20-point deficits. You have to come out and compete and stay in the game from the beginning.
Yeah.
You pull away in the third quarter, you maintain that in the fourth, but you need to at least maintain a sizable. If you go down, it shouldn't be no more than about 5 points. You need to leave yourself in a position where you can come back. The Bears defense have been doing it. You cannot say that they did that. They've been doing their job. They held the Commanders to 4. Let me say it again. How many? 4 field goals throughout the whole game. The whole game. This was projected to be what? Top 10 offense? Oh, they number 1 offense in the league.
Yeah, Jane Dame's he's literally well, we tell him like it is and talk about stats and stuff and everything all in all, like he's literally like 4th or 3rd right now for MVP.
Right, it is.
And they shut him down, They shut him down the whole
The
game.
Bears shut him down. Dude, hey, Kenny Deacon Martin, what's up, buddy? All right, I see you, Sister Weddington. Thank you for coming in. Desmond, what's up, boy? Listen, when I tell y'all we was on the line, man, we was in church last week, and my boys was sneaking a peek at the guy. I don't even think if I asked them right now, what did I preach? Could y'all tell me?
You talking about the second service, right? Yeah, that second service. That second service, man. It was an emotional roller coaster.
I knew what it was up until
it was an
that
emotional roller
heartbreak
coaster.
just-
Now
the heartbreak
Elijah,
cleared my
he was
memory.
paying attention. Elijah's paying attention because he pretty much up there, following you around and stuff.
Dorothy
When you come
Owens,
down
what's
and stuff.
up?
But me, I was in the back. Well, I was
They
one minute
could
I'm
tell
like,
you
one minute
nothing
I'm
I
happy.
preach.
1 minute I'm happy. Next minute I'm like, oh,
Oh
man.
my God.
My dad said he was preaching, and he looked up and see little face.
I
in the
did.
back. He knew the Bears was
I
losing.
did. I was like, my spirits was troubled because I'm preaching. After I'm done, I'm looking at his face going like this.
Man, I
knew
kid
something,
y'all not.
you know.
I kid y'all not. At the end of the service, it was me, my dad, Elijah, my brothers, and a couple of the other guys from the church or whatever. We all gathered in the corner of the church watching the last plays of the game.
Yes, we did.
We watched the Bears score that last touchdown to
Yes.
get the lead.
Yes.
We thinking in our head,
Game over.
Who's
game is
celebrating?
Game
over.
over.
Game is over.
Game
If we
over.
lose this game, like we gave this game away. Nothing but it.
Yes.
But we was watching that game and then it comes down to, first of all, let's talk about it play by play.
Play by play. Let's go.
Matt Eberflus goes into
We're going to deal with
the
that.
defense. He puts the defense into prevent or whatever. He puts them all the way downfield as if they not already 80 yards down the field. They at their own like
They
20,
did
30.
not need a Hail Mary defensive measure at that point in time.
not at the beginning. Not at the beginning. In the beginning, run your regular defense. Run
Yes.
your regular defense.
Montez Sweat wasn't even on the field.
He wasn't even on the field that last play.
How is your best pass rusher not on the field? Man,
He wasn't on the
okay.
field, nor was
Walker?
Was Walker? Is Walker? I know Javon Dexter wasn't on the field. Our top pass rushers wasn't on the field. And although Sweat wasn't on the field, trust me, I feel like Sweat would have thugged it through if they asked him to.
Good morning, y'all. Good
'Cause
morning. I
he-
see y'all coming in.
He backed this game. He's back for this game.
Yeah, he
he's
is.
back for the Cardinals.
But let's deal with it, man. The idiocy of coaching. Listen. If Matt Eberflus, if you can hear us now, we respect you, dog. But I'm being honest, you're doing some questionable stuff. I've been riding with you because, to be honest with you, you are a heck of a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, for sure.
You got our defense literally top 3 defense in the league.
Right. I mean, that's definitely one of the big positives that you could take from this game.
Yes.
The fact that this defense has shut them down. This is an offense who scores like 30 a game, 30
Yes.
plus a game.
Yes.
And we shut them down to less than 20. So we continuing our little streak that we got going on. You feel me? We protecting our defense. Defense doing their thing, man. You
Okay.
feel me? Offense just literally didn't click to the fourth quarter.
So now we're talking about defensive strategies, right? I mean, not defensive, but offensive strategies, because our defense is doing the job. So our defense is doing the job, and you, as a head coach, you chose to be the defensive coordinator. You chose, well, I ain't gonna say the defensive coordinator because they got one, but you chose to be the play caller. You chose to be the play caller. So literally, you cannot be so engulfed into play calling for the defense that you don't see what your offense is doing.
Exactly.
Cap and Hoodie has been gone all this week, but Cap and even before Hoodie left, for his vacation, the consensus is that you still hear what's going on. And so at what point do you say no? You had your offensive lineman. What's his name?
The one who ran the ball.
Yes.
Oh, Doug Kramer.
Doug Kramer.
Yeah.
You had Doug Kramer running the football in on goal line. Now understand this. You do that when you're up by 3 scores.
And you know,
That's when you run that play.
Right. That's when you get a little tricky and stuff.
Right.
But I'll say this. They even said in the middle of the week, Lou Getsy is in a press conference. And he said pretty
Lou
much
Getz?
yeah.
Or you talking about saying wrong?
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, Shane Waldron. And pretty much he's standing on what he did. He talking about something. If I had it over to do again, I'll do it again.
Then you shouldn't be a coach.
Like
You
what?
shouldn't be a coach.
So you got Matt Eberflus, who although he came off the back, saying like, I forgot what he was saying, but he was also like it was giving the same energy that Shane Waldron had gave. But even in the middle of the week, he came back and he was like, we got to do better or whatever. Play calling has to do better. Tyreek Stevenson has to do better. You start taking accountability and stuff. But even Shane, I'm talking about Matt Eberflus, he even started taking accountability at least like halfway through the week. And Shane Waldron, he's like, if I had to do it again, I'll do it again. What are you talking about?
Then
That messed us up.
Absolutely.
We would have been up 2 scores. We
Then
would have won.
absolutely, with that type of response, you don't need to be a coach in this NFL game. Because that is absolutely the worst play that you could have ever called, especially when you got guys in your backfield like Sweat. Not Sweat. Swift.
Yeah, Swift. And then
Swift.
Roschon Johnson.
And then Roschon Johnson, your power runner.
Yeah.
You still got Khalil Herbert back there. You disagree with that? Come on.
So I'm gonna talk loud so they can. The reason why I disagree, because I haven't played NFL, of course, but I played college football.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was a running back. So when you practice these plays all week, they play.
Okay.
It was execution that was bad, not the play. Because if he would have never fumbled, he probably would have scored. So the execution was bad. I don't really think the play call was bad because if he wouldn't have fumbled the ball,
What's
he
up,
would've got
Troy?
in.
What's up?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it was more of the execution. And if we practice all week, you expect it to execute.
So Ty, I gotta come back with a rebuttal. So I'm gonna intercept. Ty, let's think about it now. William Perry, historically, man, he did not run that ball in until they was up by 3 scores. It's okay to execute that play, but do it where it's not gonna cost you the game.
Exactly.
Right now, that play cost us because we would have been up 2 scores.
Yeah.
That would have been one of the reasons why we would have maintained.
Right.
So
in this type of game, playing it safe that's the name of the game. Playing it safe. We get tricky against the Cardinals. We get tricky against the Patriots. We can do that against those teams. Why not?
The Cardinals actually playing good right
They
now.
defense ain't nothing. They defense ain't nothing.
but
We
they've
ain't
been
scared of
playing
their
good for the
defense.
last couple
Their
of weeks.
offense is all right, but they defense ain't nothing. They the same way the Washington was. Washington. I don't even know how
Buddy
how
was
we
tweaking, man.
I'm confused on that still.
Williams had a bad game. That's to be totally honest with you. For 3 quarters, he had a bad game.
Yes.
He was
Terrible.
missing
Yes.
receivers.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had a horrible
Getting sacked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
That was
you
times
know.
where he was even. I ain't gonna lie. That was times where he was sacked, where he didn't. Where he would end up throwing the ball like short or whatever, or like out of bounds or something like that. But then they pan the camera downfield and like DJ Moore's wide open on on the side.
I
fade
agree.
or something like
That's
that.
why
So
I
it was
said
like-
whatever they got to get together for these beginning of the game, these starts of the game. We got to get that together because it got to be more precise. Even in games that we won by 30, they started out slow in that first quarter. They started out very slow. So I agree. But I will say this. Caleb did enough to win that game.
Yeah,
He still did enough to win that game.
he did.
It was the idiocy of coaching. First of all, let's go back. We're not going to even go back to the 3 quarters. We're going to go back to when it counted, right? So the first thing I said was that dumb call to Doug Kramer, which in my opinion, Ty, I know you disagree, but in my opinion,
okay to agree to
that
disagree.
right,
It's okay.
that was a dumb call at that moment. That play is very valuable. I think that play should be ran, but you got to know when to run that play.
Yeah.
Now,
Not in a
now,
tight game
number
like this.
2 is now here we go. That you hand them the ball back. We score. They still got 2 minutes. They still got was it 2 minutes? No, it was
like-
under 2 minutes.
It's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, they only had like 20
Oh,
seconds
okay,
left.
my bad. It was
They
that's
was
right.
able to run 2 plays.
In 20
In
seconds.
20 seconds. First of all, you were
Whoa,
never
that's
supposed to
irritating
give
me right
up
now.
the first down. You were never supposed to give up the
12
first
yard
down.
passes.
That 12-yard
It's
pass,
two back to back. And they ran them in like 10 seconds.
and they ran them in like 10 seconds. Now, even after that, you had 3 timeouts. You had 3 timeouts still under your belt. After y'all gave up the 12 yards that put them in range now to get the Hail Mary, you should have called a
Put 'em in
timeout
midfield.
and refocus everybody. Matt Eberflus is not doing enough when it counts, man. You challenging plays that are obvious. And then the plays that you should be challenging, you're not challenging it. You're losing timeouts on dumb stuff, but you're not calling time. Just like I for the life of me, I don't understand how in the world are you getting so many delay of game penalties? What are y'all doing? I'm sorry, Little. You get ready to say something?
And then it don't help that, you feel me, like, it's always it's always Chicago against the refs. So like, you feel me, that even that last play or whatever for the Hail Mary, I mean, I seen like 4 holes.
I did too.
I seen
I
like
did too. Did you see that
on
time?
4 different times.
They missed.
I'm like,
They missed some
what?
holes.
And ain't nobody talking about it. I'm like, yo, who was that? 55 on the edge
Yes,
or whatever. He
yes.
totally got held when Jaden Daniels was rolling out the pocket.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, what is that? And it is right in front of the ref. I think these refs should be held accountable, especially in primetime games like this. They should definitely be held accountable and fined. That'll make them not be biased.
Pastor Austin, Bishop Tyler, what's up, man? Go ahead.
I'm
So I agree.
How y'all feel about the spy?
Edwards.
Yes, Edwards.
Like,
There was
they
no
said-
reason.
Somebody said, I forgot who said it. He said, he was like, what? And he was like, what's up with putting Edwards on the spot like Jane Daniels for the rush for 60 yards
80-yard
on a
rush.
game-winning touchdown,
Just in case.
You put him
just in case.
I'm telling you right now. Listen, y'all. I know that they already have these guys. What's up, Pastor? What's up, man? But I know these guys, man, are this their first year together coaching. But to be honest with you, I think Matt is on a hot seat. In my opinion, Matt is on a hot seat right now. There's some people that think that he's literally not going to be on the hot seat until maybe after these 2 games.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
not going to get rid of him.
no doubt.
He got to do something amazingly stupid, like cost them this next game. If they,
My question though is, what next? Because it's almost a catch-22. Because if you get rid of them, almost certainly your defense gonna take a step backwards.
man,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
So it's like, what next? How do you really want to fire him and then your top 10 become a top 25 because you're bringing somebody?
But
in
the
with a
pieces we
system?
got are the
And you
pieces
see
we
what
got.
I'm saying?
But the pieces
Oh,
we
yeah, I
got
see
are
what
the
you're saying.
pieces. So what I'm saying is, you got some great defensive coordinators out there that I believe that can still take this defense to the and because we got the pieces on defense, and we're gonna add more because we still got.
They gonna bring in an offensive coach if they.
Yes,
They
yes,
gonna do that.
yes.
So then now we're gonna have to find a defensive coordinator that can run the 4-3.
So what's
So
up with the guy that we got now?
Yeah. So what you think about that? What if? Okay, I don't know what type of mayhem and chaos this will cause in Hallis Hall, but what you think if Matt Nagy, if Ryan Poles
Yes,
decided
Dan
to
Reinsdorf.
Ryan Poles decided to have Matt Eberflus be the defensive coordinator,
I'm
and
not gonna agree to that.
hey, but look, think about it. Check this out.
Oh, he's not gonna take a
Matt
step. I
Nagy.
agree.
Matt
I
Nagy.
get what you're
Check
saying.
this out. when head coaches get fired, they instantly go down to either offensive coordinator
They
or
do.
defensive coordinator.
Not of the same team though.
Not of
Right,
the same team,
right.
but it's a chance. It's a possibility with the powerhouse that he have right now and the relationship that he does have with these players and the relationship that he have with the head coach. I don't see why. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't see why, because I definitely could see how this could fall and crumble. But at the same time, I could, I got a little optimism on how that could work.
I get that. I get that. I wanna
Because think
address-
about it, bro.
Okay.
we never had a Matt LaFleur. We never had a Kent Bell at the Lions. Kevin O'Connell. All these are division rivals who have had these powerhouse coaches, man, who have been great for them for years.
But I don't see Matt
never had
staying.
it.
I don't see Matt staying. The last time that we had that kind of coach, man, and whether I want to admit this or not, it was Mike Dicker. Mike Dicker.
That's it. That's the last
That's
one.
the last.
We
No,
never
well,
had
no,
it.
I'll say Lovey Smith.
Lovey was all right, but
Lovey-
he even had his day.
Lovey had problems with finding the offense coordinator.
Right.
That's part of
Yeah,
his problem.
yeah,
The
yeah.
defense, it basically is how it is now. The defense is great. The offense always.
I agree. I agree with that. I
You
agree
see
with
what
that.
I'm saying? So-
Okay, Troy Gardner said Chicago needs to fire Hallis family. They are the problem. I hear you, bro. And then he said, and the Reinsdorf. Hey, that's why them Bulls looking like they look, and the White Sox. I don't know what's gonna happen next year.
Everybody sucks.
Yeah,
don't know,
man, we're
man.
tired of them, man. So
I don't know. I'm not gonna cap. Like I may be delusional. I may be too optimistic, but I really think the Bulls gonna surprise a lot of people this year.
you know what?
Especially when Lonzo comes back. When Lonzo was on that floor, man, and even after the
He's on
injury,
the floor.
when
That's the problem.
that's the problem. That is the problem.
Exactly.
But the little injury he got right now is it's a common injury or whatever. It's just a wrist thing or whatever.
Right.
But when he's on the floor, man, this team just looks crazy. This team looks so good,
Bro.
Especially with having two true passes in Giddey and Lonzo.
You know what? That was what we was missing last night. We was
Yeah,
missing
we
that
was
last
missing
night.
so.
But they still
close
got
it
it
out,
back.
yeah.
The only thing I say is they gotta address that problem about falling behind
Yes.
so much. You can't.
First and second quarter.
You're not going to be
Terrible.
able to
That's their
keep
worst
coming
quarters.
back. They actually came back again last night, but
Yeah, I
their
saw
gas ran out. They ran out of gas.
So I'm sorry to excuse me, but I'm flipping over to football real quick.
yeah, we got to go
Man,
back. We got to go back.
the feeling that I felt after that game. Oh my God, I was driving home from church. You feel me? I was driving home from church and I found myself staring out the side of my car like this. I'm driving, roll right home. I'm over here with it.
My heart was hurting,
I'm
bro.
gonna drive off the expressway.
That he can't help us in the dress you. I get it, bro. I get it. But listen, man, this coaching decision making has got to get better.
Yeah,
Matt
man.
Eberflus is hurting us when it comes to his coaching decisions. And as a head coach, you got to know when to override Shane Waldron.
Yeah.
You got to know when to say no. That's not going to happen. I'm gonna tell y'all what. If y'all saw Caleb Williams' face, Caleb is getting ready to start changing things at the line of scrimmage. He's getting ready to start, man, because
Yeah, he was going off after that game.
I'm telling you, he's getting ready to start. When he don't see it, he's not gonna call it. I'm telling you, they gonna have a riff because Caleb Williams ain't nobody's punk.
And,
He's
Y'all see what his father did?
yeah.
what his father
What he
do?
posted
I
on
missed it.
Twitter.
What he
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
What he say?
He just said like accountability and stuff. He was talking about Matt Eberflus and the coaching staff pretty much.
No. It really was.
seen that
He
post.
posted the Washington coach. Coordinator.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the Washington defensive coordinator said it was on me.
Oh, yeah, that part.
Yeah, accountability.
Mm.
You know, it's on me.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Caleb Williams' father took that post and reposted it and said accountability, real coach.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because
So everybody
Even
Matt,
in the
took
win.
that as he was throwing a shot at Chicago coach.
He definitely was.
because Matt Eberflus never came out and took full accountability. Shane Waldron didn't.
Right.
None of them did, man.
Have no regrets.
So I have no regrets. I
No
I
regrets.
would have
We lost the game, but
we
no
lost
regrets.
the game, and that type of way, that man.
I ain't gonna cap. That hurt. This probably hurt the most
Yeah.
out of any game I've ever watched for the Bears,
Yeah.
bro. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Cody Parkey. That was a tough
Oh
game.
my God.
I mean, we had some heartbreakers over the years, but
Man.
this one,
Man, man.
this one hurts so bad, bro, because it was like, because we are at the point in this year where it should be clicking. You know, this was a must-win game. Rookie versus rookie, number 1 versus 2. This was pretty much, I don't know, kind of in my opinion, like who's gonna decide who's gonna be offensive rookie of the year.
Absolutely.
And at this rate,
Well, right now
I
he's
mean,
leading. He's leading all
depending-
rookies.
Who?
Touchdown.
and touchdowns and yardage. So Caleb Williams.
Not yardage.
Yes,
Touchdowns.
No, not yardage.
passing yardage. Yes,
Yeah.
he
Jay
is.
Davis. No, Jay Davis over him.
When that just happened, let me see. Because I just
It's
looked
because of
that
bye
up.
week. It's because of bye week. It's because of the bye week, and then also last game he only had 100 or something pass yards, and Jay Davis had like 300.
Yeah.
Now, I totally agree with some of these commentators who say this. Caleb Williams will be the better overall player. He has the higher ceiling. Jane Daniels will be a great player.
He in third.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels got
Bo Nix? Is it Bo Nix?
1,736.
Bo Nix, exactly.
1,500.
He gonna take that. He taking that.
I'm not worried about
He
no
taking that.
yardage stats though. I'm worried about wins and losses. We make it to the playoffs and we meet them again. Oh man,
it's done. It's done. Caleb gonna eat them alive. Be honest with you, they weren't ready after this bye week, and that's a shame
Appreciate it.
because historically, the Bears have been really good out of the bye week. They wasn't good, and the fact that they struggled all the way up until the third
They was
quarter,
saying-
the fourth quarter. I mean, it's ridiculous.
and then also like we missing two key guys on our defense, Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon.
Yeah.
They was talking about. I know Jaquan Brisker won't, but Kyler Gordon will. They was talking about him, Jane Daniels scrambling. They was talking about Jaquan Brisker would have laid that boy out so fast.
He would have. He would have.
Hey, he would have laid that boy because it was a couple times where he just juked off the little backup defenders, juked off them. But Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon, oh no, you gonna have to pay for that.
See, now that's the question. Troy said, "Are we ready to smack the cheeseheads?" Man, we listen. If
As long as
any
he's
game
fully
that they
healthy.
get up for, I'm talking. Listen, we got a lot riding, but we need. If any game they need to get up for is that Green Bay game.
So I'm just glad that Lucas Patrick is back. Larry Borum is back. You know, our O-line it's been iffy, man, because
Yeah.
of injuries and stuff. Lucas Patrick's been out the whole season up to this point. You know, he's one of our starters. Larry Borum is a key backup. So having both of them back is very important or whatever.
Yep.
We got Braxton Jones. It's
And then they even
he's
talk
out.
about Nate Davis back. I'm like,
Yeah, Nate Davis back.
whatever, we need-
Braxton Jones. So, hey, I'll take all we can get at this point,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, 'cause we need
Anything
him.
to protect Caleb because, bro, literally when he has time, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Oh,
When he has
definitely,
time, he is
definitely.
one of the best.
Definitely.
And I don't see why he can't win Rookie of the Year, but with this O-line, he can't do it. And with Jaden Davis having that O-line, and then the schedule, we
But
going
remember-
into the
but
gauntlet.
remember-
we finna go to the gauntlet.
Remember, Commanders are going into their hard part of the schedule now. So we're about to see. Tomorrow's going to be a real. Last week was a test. I'm going to tell you right now, the Bears exposed them for how to beat them. The Bears exposed them because they weren't supposed to win that game. No, number one, I give them their due, but I really don't give too much to Hail Mary throws
Nah.
because that's just a
It's a
look of
prayer.
draw.
It's a prayer.
It's a prayer. And just so happened, let's go back, because I was talking about it already, that my man Tyreek Stevenson, he took a lot of flack. It should have been a timeout to refocus them.
Yeah.
He should have been focused regardless of the timeout.
Especially
but
with them
even
being
after
young
he
players.
got there, he tried to tip the ball instead of knocking it down. Come
Yeah.
on, man. These are all things that are coachable.
He wasn't even supposed to be
He wasn't.
that long.
He's supposed to be covering,
He's supposed to be covering his man.
Exactly.
Right, 'cause his man was
covering the
wide.
dude.
This dude comes from the side and jumps over the whole crowd. Great athleticism. I tell you that. Great athleticism. Good jump. Good jump. But you had the opportunity to seal it away, but you let your ego get over it.
Yep.
And everybody's seen the post where he's over there taunting the crowd, and at the last second he runs over, and because he got this speed and this acceleration, that's when he jumps, and it carries him over the crowd pretty much. And okay, you could have caught it. You could have caught it. I mean, that was what he was thinking, but everybody knows, literally everybody. I mean, everybody. Even
Yeah.
3-0s know this. Hit that joint down, bro.
Hit it
in
down.
the game.
Hit it down. Knock
In
it
the
down.
game, it's a Hail
Even if
Mary
they
in the
would've allowed
game.
One of the Washington players to catch it right there. That wasn't a touchdown.
Exactly.
It wasn't
a
touchdown.
It would have been short, right?
It would have been short.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. He tipped it, man, which, again, that we got to get past that game. That was a
Once that
heartbreaker.
12 yards. You
Then
know
what?
I'm saying?
Then what? Then everyone for that 12 yards, that game over.
Man, horrible.
Now
Just
we'd have had a
terrible
whole
coach.
different,
Yeah.
whole different story, man. We even projected
Optimism would be
them
tough right
cats, man, to be what? I think we projected them to score at least 31 points. They ain't even get that. So they got to go back to the drawing board, man. I think that they'll be ready for tomorrow for the Cardinals. I believe that they're gonna pull it off. My projection for tomorrow's game: Bears 27, Cardinals 7. I know their offense is doing some things, but our defense, man.
No. I'm not. No, I'm not high on their offense at all. Last year we locked them down.
Yeah.
We locked them down something serious. Kyler Murray. I mean, anytime he tried to go out that pocket, he was getting whacked up by Kyler Gordon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not high on their offense at all. But don't get me wrong. This is still an NFL offense.
Exactly.
So
Tyreek.
no.
Tyreek can
Malik
do
Davis
it.
not on this team.
Huh?
Malik
That's,
Davis not on this team.
That's Marvin Harrison Jr.
Marvin Harrison versus Kyler.
Marvin Harrison.
No. Marvin
Yeah,
Harrison versus Jalen Johnson.
But
Yeah.
the problem is they don't move.
They don't-
Jalen
yeah, they don't
Johnson
move it around the
So
field.
they're, I mean, every team this
That's
year
crazy.
has moved their
That's
best
crazy.
receiver
That's
around
crazy.
to not be against Jalen Johnson.
'Cause
You
whenever-
see what I'm saying? So Tyreek end up
Guarding
guarding the
their
Okay,
best
okay.
receiver
That's
every
totally true.
game.
And then Tyreek
He
is
goes-
not even slated to
Terry-
start.
Terry
Right,
Terry
yeah, 'cause
McLaurin.
I think they said they're not gonna start him for the first quarter.
Right.
At
What Terry
least.
McLaurin do? He had what 130 some receiving yards against Tyreek. Come on, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's unacceptable.
That's
I mean,
unacceptable.
Tyreek Stevenson is a young player and he's still up.
But
and coming.
you gotta be
But
able
you
to
gotta
move.
lock that
Jalen
up,
Johnson
man.
got the big money. He got the big money. He got them big
move that.
big
Yeah,
dollars.
move him to their number one.
It goes back to
Coaching.
the defensive scheme, right?
Yep.
That's the coaching.
Yep.
I'm sure Jalen Johnson would love to.
He wouldn't mind.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Move
Yeah,
around
of course.
and receive.
Exactly.
Of course. So you got to understand what's hurting you. One thing that I loved about one coach, man, that I always go back to because I was heartbroken when they fired Doug Collins. When the Bulls fired Doug Collins, I was
They had
heartbroken.
to, though.
I get it. I didn't understand. I didn't understand it then, but I understood why they had to fire Doug Collins. Because Phil Jackson was that dude. He saw what we needed to see, and then he made the adjustments. He saw what wasn't working good in the game, and he made the adjustments in order to bring success. Tex Winners, they all had that same type of man. I remember the time that Mike was sticking up the place. Wasn't too often, but Mike was sticking up the place. He pulled Mike off the floor, put him on the bench, put in another player. I forgot that guy's name, man. It was Hansen. His name was Hansen. This dude came in the game, man, brought him all the way back until they was down by, they came back and tied, they was down by 20. They came back and tied the game up.
Yeah, that was the championship.
Yes.
game. And
Man-
they end up winning the game and winning
Mike
the
came back in
championship.
and went ballistic, man.
I can even say that like about the current Bulls. I'm not gonna cap like adjustments at halftime. They're doing their job.
Yeah.
They are.
They
They
are.
are.
This week, I mean, terrible first halves.
Garbage.
But they're making the adjustments and coming back after half and going on these crazy runs where they're the best offensive team in the league for the third quarter.
So maybe we can make those adjustments maybe mid first quarter.
right.
Maybe we can see what's going on, how they're attacking us, then make the adjustments, and then do what we've been doing out of half.
But
You got it.
sometimes in the first half for the Bulls, at least that I've been seeing, sometimes they get, or most times, a lot of times they get good shot selections, but
They're not hitting them.
it's just like the shot making. That's the problem. They second halves been much better than they first
I agree.
halves
I agree.
in terms of shot making and shot percentage. Like 3-point.
Yeah.
'Cause most of they've been shooting
It's like they got to warm up or something.
Exactly, like they got to
Right.
warm up.
Like they got to warm
to
up.
the game. or
It's
something.
like
All right, hold on. Before y'all go back there, let's go back to the predictions real quick, and then we'll hit the Bulls because I want to get off the Bears. So the Bears, I told y'all 27-7. What you got?
I'm gonna go 31-14.
31-14.
Bears.
yeah, I like that. What's your prediction? Because
You can't do that.
Because I'm saying because he making the faces. So I want to see what you thinking.
28-24, man.
28-24, Bears.
28-24.
I don't think they're going to shut down the Arizona offense.
We just shut down Washington. We
And
shut
Washington
down.
is better than Arizona's offense.
Yeah, much better.
Okay,
Let's
28.
see, let's
Ty
see.
said
Alright,
28-24.
I think the Bears keep the defensive train rolling. I don't think they score over 14 points. If they do, it's 2 touchdowns. Other than that, I don't see them scoring over 2 touchdowns. So I say 14 also to like I don't really know how their defense doing this shit, but
I said 27, 28. That's what I meant. 28-7.
Defense.
They suck.
They don't even.
Oh,
So-
okay.
That's true,
Then
that's
I'm
true.
changing
that's
mine.
why I
That's
said
true.
They
28
defense
at
suck.
least. Yeah,
No,
they
no, no.
defense-
You keep your first answer.
Come
You
on,
keep your first answer.
let me go. Let me go
You
again.
can't change it.
All right, I can't change. All right.
All right, so I say 14 also. I say 14 34. Bears up.
All right, cool. So we got our predictions in. All right, y'all, hey, put y'all predictions online. Y'all come on with y'all predictions, man. Let's see where the Bears going to end up tomorrow. If y'all got them winning, let me know what y'all spread is. Let me know what y'all predictions are. Let's get it going. Let's get it crack-a-lacking on the Bears. We mad. We're mad. We're mad. No, not so professional sport talk. We are upset with what happened last week, but we got to let it
Move
go,
on.
and we got to move on. So our Bears is coming in as winners on tomorrow. Kenny Roberts,
I mean-
I saw you just counting coming in, boy.
Sorry, look, real quick.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was just like a terrible week, and I've been all in
It's
my
been
head
a- it's
all
been a
week.
bad week.
I mean, bro, my like
It's been a bad week.
the Bears lost in a terrible way, and
Yeah.
then like 2 days later, my dog passed.
Oh,
Man, and you feel me? She passed right in my hands.
Yeah.
And I mean, well, I thank the Bulls for winning. You feel me? I mean, that was a little,
Yeah, then
bad
they
up
gonna
for
come
me.
back and lose.
I mean, they lost last night, but at least they gave me them 2 wins.
Nah,
in the
that was-
beginning
that's
of the
not
week.
even where the bad weekend started. It started with Tavion game.
Oh,
I wasn't there, so I ain't.
Tavion,
Oh,
bro, Tavion
my
went
son,
crazy.
man, the one play for Elmhurst.
Tavion went crazy, but they got smoked. And then we got the
Okay.
Bears heartbreak. It was
Look,
bad.
all right, what's up, nephew? Mikhail on here. He said 14-28. Come on, nephew. I said 28-7. I said 28-7, but well, come on, nephew. I give you that.
I feel like saying 14, just giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think their offense is that good enough to be with this top 3 defense in the league. We have a top 3 defense in the league. I don't see too many defenses that's like us, to be honest. And people that I can compare is literally all of our rivals in the NFC North.
Yeah, definitely.
Other than them,
I asked before, do you fire the
too
head
many,
coach?
defenses like that.
Okay, Kenny Roberts said, come on, what's up, preacher? He said, question. I asked before, do you fire the head coach of the Bears? Listen, Kenny, you see I'm rubbing my head, right? That means I'm in great distress. All right. My answer to that, Kenny, is that we stated it earlier, man. It's kind of hard to fire him mid-season right now. He would have to do something extremely dumb tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have to really do something dumb that costs us the game tomorrow. If he does, I can see them saying, you know what, we're gonna let one of our other coaches get this thing on through.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
That's the
I mean, Shane
So-
Waldron is the only one.
Shane
he
Waldron.
can't run the offense right now.
I'm with you, Ty. I'm with you. I totally agree. But that's why I say that it's going to be kind of difficult for them to let him go right now. But he is digging his own grave. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, I understand.
He is causing them himself to lose his own job. So man, listen.
Matt Nagy.
I think he's on a hot seat. I think his seat is hot as hell right now. Come on, y'all.
I'll say like one thing I can say though about that game though that
No, heck no.
I know he's talking about getting mad Nagy. One thing I can say about that game though that I mean because when you talk about positives, it's a lot of negatives about that game.
Uh-huh.
But one of the positives that I do want to put emphasis on that we did like slightly brush over earlier was the fact that Caleb came out in that fourth quarter and he looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Oh,
I mean,
Fourth quarter.
he led that offense multiple times. I mean, he throwing
had
crazy
that
down.
in
Yes.
come on, Ty.
Yes.
Come on, Ty.
That's what I'm
Come
saying.
on.
Prime time quarterbacks making prime time plays in prime time moments. He did his job.
He did his job.
He did his job.
We
I mean,
won the game.
1 through 3, terrible. But when it counts, he made it happen.
Stepped up.
DeAndre Swift, perfect in his game.
Perfect.
I mean, he must have hurdled the guy something crazy. I mean, he was looking crazy out here.
He been looking
But
good last
Caleb
few
Williams, like I said, Caleb Williams led that offense in that fourth quarter, and he looked like a real quarterback, which does make me excited for the future because even if we do have off games, that gives us optimism to still win the game because we have a real quarterback who can do things in the fourth
Like I
quarter.
just said a second ago about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, it was very rare, but he didn't come out and have a great game every time.
Right.
But he knew enough to step back, regroup himself, but when it counted, he got back in the game, and that was a guy. I don't want to get to calling their name because I forgot it, but it was a guy talking trash to him, rookie. Talking trash. Mike was having a horrible game. He had like 12 points. He had 12 points going into the fourth quarter. Y'all catch this. This man comes into the game because the dude, oh, yeah, you ain't got it today, Mike.
I forgot. Yeah, I know
I
exactly.
seen
You
what
ain't
you're
got
talking
it,
about.
I seen that
yeah.
interview.
He said, you ain't got it today, Mike. He said,
Oh yeah, I see the interview too. And he was like, and then I looked at Mike's face.
Yeah.
And I see the face of God.
man, this dude comes in the fourth quarter, scores 19 points in the fourth freaking quarter.
Kevin Garnett. Was it Kevin Garnett?
Sure.
Kevin Garnett had one of those stories.
Yeah.
I seen
Everybody
This
got
man
they
scores
story about MJ.
19 points and then walked up and said, "Don't ever talk trash to me again, you little, little bleep." So that's what Caleb got. Caleb got that same mentality, man, that even if he didn't start off so great, he did enough last week to win the game.
He did.
And that's why I said, y'all, last week, the Bears won that game. Coaches lost the game.
Yeah, no doubt.
I know y'all want to get off the Bears, but I just got one.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
One question.
Yeah.
So, are we giving not even much credit for the defense with all the mistakes he actually making that we keep calling him out on?
But every defensive coordinator has their ups and downs. It's about the sustainability of their whole program. And that's what it is with him. He's sustaining a top level 3 defense. Is he making stupid calls sometimes? Yes. Yes, he
Well, he
is.
done lost about 5 games because of
I
even
agree.
going back to last year.
Yeah.
I agree.
Lions. Now, okay. What I have to say about that? Yeah.
Last year, the Browns game.
Exactly.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm
So are we
saying?
giving
He
him
blew
too
us
much
game.
credit?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I can say that could be a case.
I would say, I kind of. That's a conversation for sure because when you look at each position on this defensive group, they bail him out sometimes.
Yeah.
I
A lot
agree.
of times.
I agree.
Sweat. He's a top 10.
Of course.
You feel me? Defensive
course.
end in the league.
Of course.
You got Jalen Johnson, who is
Walker.
the number one
Kyler
cornerback
Gordon.
in the league right now.
Jawan Briscoe.
Kyler
Jaquan
Gordon,
Briscoe.
he's one of the top nickels. Jaquan Briscoe, one of the top safeties this year.
Yeah.
Linebacker core, both of these linebackers are in the top 15 of all the linebackers in the league.
All the
I mean,
linebackers.
he got a lot of star players. Even Bayard. Bayard is literally the
Oh,
number one
Bayard,
rated.
Yeah, Bayard was a
Yeah,
great
Bayard.
addition.
He's
Baller.
literally the number one rated
Yes.
safety this year,
Yes.
surprisingly. And, so he do got a lot of bailouts on the team that just because of their
They can
athletic
make
ability
plays.
and their knowledge of the game, they're gonna make the play regardless.
Right.
So I do say you have a case when you say that like that. So,
You got a case. I mean, at the end of the day, I do agree that they have maintained, but how much was that the players and their knowledge versus his calling?
he had
Maybe he have taken the credit for some stuff he didn't even call.
right. He had the coach before the Bears. He had the coach looking decent.
Yeah.
But they wasn't looking like how he got the Bears looking.
Exactly.
Once again, because of player personnel.
Yeah.
We have guys who are, top in
That's a
the league
thought,
in their
though.
positions. So that is a real good point.
Pose more credit.
Ryan Poles, exactly.
I agree.
Ryan
I
Poles.
agree.
Ryan Poles built this team up from the ground up, man. So
I
yeah,
agree.
Ryan Poles, he is a mastermind, and I would never knock him for bringing any of these guys in because
Man, what he have done in this first 3 years is no short of amazing. He has turned this program around. And I'm talking about from the fact that he had to tear it all the way down.
Yeah, from nothing.
Because to get rid of Khalil Mack.
yeah, you gotta
And
be. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And get rid of some of these other players.
Yeah, key players, yeah.
What's the linebacker that went to
Roquan.
Roquan Smith. I mean, come on, man. We saw this and we was like, what are you doing? But at the end of the day,
It hurted at first, but once we seen Edwards and Edmonds, we like, oh snap.
right.
Shoot, we cool with this.
So my man is doing his homework, and there's no doubt that even before this free agency, not free agency, but the trading deadline comes.
trade deadline. Yeah.
The trade deadline comes, I think, in another week.
yeah.
I believe that the Bears are going to make a move, but it got to be viable.
I
It's
think
got
it's
to be
going to be
viable.
online. I think if Ryan Poles can pull off some blockbuster trade, man, and we're where we kind of fleece the other team
Yeah.
and we get in return something incredible. Talking about O-lineman, man, I think that's going to set us ahead for the second half of the season.
Yeah.
Second half of the season, if we address O-line right now, I understand you may have to give up some pennies and some
Yeah.
players
Yeah.
and some draft picks maybe, but to be honest, you don't think so?
It's a
he
possibility.
may just address it in the offseason, to be honest.
That's another key. But I think if it's going to cost him too much,
Yeah.
if it's going to cost.
Yeah.
This man is a wheeler dealer. So he's out there actively looking.
Yeah.
He's actively trying to persuade. Pastor Walter Turner, what's up, man? Vivian, what's up? Lisa, what you know good? Listen, but I believe that he's willing and dealing, but I also believe that it has to be something that's not going to hurt us. We
Yeah.
got 2 second-round
worth it.
picks next year. We got a first round. We got, I think, 2 third-round. We got this man
This
literally
draft-
sets
Look,
us
I'm not
up.
gonna
the
cap.
Panthers' second round pick almost looking like the last pick of the first round.
You feel me? You feel me? Hey, that's looking like a huge pick for us. That's looking like a
Oh
huge
my
pick for us.
goodness.
So if
we
anything, I'll pick away.
So we can
Instead of,
address,
Yeah, I want
right.
to get rid of that.
We can address some offensive line issues right there in the draft. I'm talking about top
Right
tier
away.
offensive linemen. And we can still address some defensive issues next year and still bolster our offense, man,
finna say,
with some great guys.
If we never traded any of our picks away, next year draft, because I ain't gonna cap. I watch college football, and I see these players, man. Next year draft gonna be crazy.
We got some guys.
It's some guys in this draft, man. I'm talking about O lineman, D lineman. I think a D lineman, he's rated to go #1 right now.
Yeah.
From Texas A&M. Yeah, I think he's rated to go #1 right now.
And then I was just
Sanders,
looking at,
man, you got.
I was
there's
just
some
looking at
dogs in this
television
draft, for
earlier,
sure.
and the guy from Colorado, what's his name?
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter. This
He going
dude
number 2.
is up for Heisman, man. This guy is going to be a top 2 pick in the league, in the draft, man. So we got a lot of guys that's coming out.
And this is the draft to have a lot of draft capital with, because this draft is so deep. It's going to be some crazy guys that go under the radar.
Absolutely.
And you want to, and I think Ryan Poles, I don't think I know. Ryan Poles is definitely the guy to spot those guys
so
out.
he's looking. He's
Jack
looking.
Sanborn, you feel me? He did it when he first came.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Great one.
Here we go, man. So this week we got the Cardinals. Next week we at the Patriots. Those are 2 games that the Bears should win. We need to win them, but they should win them.
Yeah.
We outnumber them. I'm talking about as far as our offensive numbers and defensive numbers. We kind of got them, but we got the Packers November 17th, right? We got the Packers November 17th.
Now
Then
it's
we got
time
a
to
short
fight.
week. The Vikings on no. We don't have a short week. The short week is coming the week of the Vikings. So we got Vikings on the 24th, and then the Bears. Bears play the Lions on the 28th, which is Thanksgiving.
This is just so weird, bro.
Yes. They play Thanksgiving.
This is so weird to me, bro. It's just crazy to think that, like, literally we have to play the NFC North 2 times per year.
Each.
But we have to play them for the rest of the season, and all of them are top 10 teams.
Absolutely, man.
I mean, the Vikings fell off a little bit from number 1.
Really.
Yeah, top 5. You got the Lions, who like number 2 in the league right now.
Absolutely.
You got the Green Bay, who's top 10. Vikings top 10. Bears, we top like 15. But man, ooh, it's gonna be interesting to see, man.
So-
It's gonna be some tough stuff to see.
If the Bears come in and do their job, you cannot let LaFleur and Green Bay Packers come up here.
We have to win.
We
bro.
gotta win. We gotta win both
Oh,
these games.
gotta win both these
We gotta
games.
win both.
Man, if
Gotta
any
win
time
both.
ever, we
If they
need to
can
win,
split
bro.
in the division,
If we could split,
At least.
we're good. I am
Yeah.
perfectly
I
fine with that.
want
least.
both.
I want it all.
I
I want it
want
all.
both
Don't
Don't get me
games.
wrong, I want
But
it
at
all.
least if we
At
split.
least.
But if we could
Split.
split, bro,
At
I swear.
least.
Yeah,
Because
that'd
guess
be
what?
lit.
We're
That'd be
playing the
dope.
last game of the season against them again.
Then we got the Seahawks and the 49ers. I don't think either one of those. I think both of those teams are good. Those
Of
teams
course,
are good.
of course they
you
are.
can't. You can never count out the 49ers. You can
course
never.
they are.
Bears
You
can
can't.
compete.
You can't
by
count out the
time they
Seahawks.
play the 49ers, all their players will be
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
our players will be out.
Yeah.
I don't think the
Yeah.
49ers.
They're gonna be trying to make a playoff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. Now it's time to lock in. Right. I don't think the 49ers have enough right now to compete with the Bears. I think the Bears defense is the 49ers defense from last year.
Right.
I think the Bears defense is overpowered when they're at their full health. Like I said earlier, we got 2 key guys that was out last week, and we seen the effect of that. But both of them will be coming back soon. Kyler Gordon coming back this week, and then we got Brisker should be back next week. I thought Brisker was coming back last game, but apparently his injury was a little bit more serious than that.
Well,
They said they wanted to be safe. Yeah, they
that
wanted to be
concussion
safe.
protocol. So we got injury report. Braxton Jones is out.
He's out. Yep.
Kyron
Amenda-
Amagaji, he's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Montez Sweat is questionable, but
Yeah.
he's going to play.
Yeah, he's gonna play.
Brisker is ruled
He's
out.
out. Yeah.
We got
Gordon.
Kyler Gordon, who's listed as questionable, so he's
Exactly.
going to play.
Yeah.
Ryan Bates, injury reserve.
Yeah.
Uh,
He I'm gonna say yeah. He's on injury reserve right now, but they
Uh-huh.
opened the return window like
Right.
a couple days ago, last week. Yeah, he's
Right.
practicing. Yeah. He's
So
back.
we got
He's back.
Bill Murray,
He'll
who's
be back
on
next week.
injury reserve.
He'll be back for Green Bay for sure though.
Who,
for
Bill
sure.
Murray and Ryan Bates?
Nah,
Yeah, Ryan Bates. Ryan
Bill
Bates.
Okay.
Murray just went.
He just went on injury.
Right.
Okay, so we got Tevin Jenkins, who's questionable, but he's going to play. Larry Boehm is on injury reserve.
Yeah, they got
Larry
two-
Bourne. Yeah,
they-
he's
they
on injury
got
reserve
till
too. He should
today.
be coming
They
back.
can take him off
So they're gonna take him?
today
Okay.
Yeah.
to allow him to.
Okay, we got
Exactly.
Stephen Carlson, tight end, injury reserve. We got Douglas Coleman, injury reserve. We got Patrick Scales, injury reserve. Webster, injury reserve. And we got Wheeler still on injury reserve.
I could see why they wouldn't why they would like allow Larry Bourne
Hey, Sherry.
and some other key O-lineman guys to sit out this week because we're not going against a crazy pass rush or even a blitz. We're not going against nothing over crazy. So I do think that he may let them sit out this week and let them come back next week to prepare, get their feel for the game so they could get ready for so they could get ready so they could get ready for I'm dead. So they could get ready for Green Bay. Green Bay is our Super Bowl. And like it or love it. Both of those games, that's Super Bowl.
So let's see.
I think it's at them. I think it's
yeah,
at them the first time and then at us
Yep.
the second time.
Yeah, we
I'm not mistaken.
are at no, it says
Is that us?
yeah, it says
Oh,
at
it's at
Chicago.
Oh.
Okay.
They make it.
Okay, so I mean,
Cool, we
Yeah, we.
man, if we win that game, that'd be such a
game.
beautiful day in Chicago, man.
I'm the most biased fan.
So-
I'm the most biased Chicago
if
Nah,
the
our
Bears,
road
win
record
both.
just suck right
fan. Yeah. it's
yeah,
dope.
yeah, I agree.
They do.
now. They
So-
like 17-3. I mean 3-17. on
But we
the road.
protecting the house like crazy.
So do
We
the
protecting
in
the house
order-
like crazy. That's the crazy
in
part.
in order to count this as a successful season, do the Bears have to make the playoffs, or can we do
Yes.
10 wins?
They have to make.
Because we won 9 games last year. Can we do 10? And did we count this as a success?
They
Yeah,
have to
what-
split them
what makes-
games in the division in order to get that?
I agree.
That's the thing.
And
Either
then
split-
remember, Commanders
either split-
still hold the tiebreaker.
Yep.
So Commanders got to
But
literally
the Commanders may win their division though. So if they do, then
not
that-
if
I want to meet them
we
in the
gonna
first
see.
round of the playoffs. I want to meet them in the
Oh,
first round of the
man.
playoffs because I swear they are the biggest man. I'm not
They
going.
shouldn't
I'm
have-
not
they
going.
shouldn't have won that game.
I'm not going to discredit them, but I'm a more so say it like this. They're the biggest frauds in the league right now. Just like they were
Absolutely.
saying about the Vikings,
Absolutely.
bro. They are so beatable, and we won, bro.
We won.
We won,
That-
bro. Oh my.
let me
We
tell
wasn't
you,
even at our best.
say that
We
again.
heard.
So we wasn't even at our best.
heard.
Absolutely.
Half our starters is
Commanders
hurt,
did
bro.
not win that game. We gave them the game. We gave them the game. We beat ourselves.
Couldn't hand it to them. You literally handed it to them.
That's it. Commanders did.
Oh.
They did nothing to win that game. I mean, we kept top one offense in the league. We kept them to 4 field goals. Come
Right.
on, y'all. Come on.
Not one touchdown to sat that prayer. That prayer shouldn't have happened.
That should
You
not
take-
have happened.
You say this game ends the right way. We just held this top 5 offense in the league
No
to
touchdowns.
4 field goals in the whole game. That's tough. This is a crazy defense.
Man.
with some of our starting defensive
Exactly.
players
Out. Exactly.
Yeah. Starting defensive players out. We still competed. So y'all, we got to get ready to go in a minute. But I think we got a couple more minutes. We got about 8 more minutes. We want to talk about the Bulls, man. Let's get this basketball season. It already started now. We're about how many games in now, y'all?
Where we
About 6.
are 500 right now. So we what?
We're 3-3.
So 6 games in.
Yeah.
So we 6 games in. The Bulls are a little bit scary. And I'm gonna tell you, they're scary on both ends. They're scary because people expected them to be a lot worse than what they are.
Yeah.
Because they don't have these big name guys that's running the court. None of
Well,
these
we don't have
guys.
DeRozan no more.
Right.
They thought we was gonna take a big step back without having DeRozan.
Well, let's talk about that. DeRozan plays a half-court game. What is Sacramento doing? What are they doing?
Sure, I know. Sabonis been going off.
Oh yeah, he
Sacramento.
always
Sacramento.
be going crazy.
Yeah, Sabonis. He's so consistent, bro. He's dope. I like
I
him.
remember we had a chance to get him and we didn't. That made me.
It's because we got Vooch the previous year.
So they 3-2.
Okay, so they doing okay.
They doing okay. So right now they're about where the Bulls are. They're about where the Bulls are. So again, they're 3-2 right now. They're at 600. So right now that it don't seem like. To be honest with you, when I did see a game, even though they're 3-2, when I did see one of the games, it looks like they're a little bit out of sync a little bit because DeRozan requires the ball to be slowed down.
They don't look
Exactly.
like how they looked last.
Exactly.
They're not
You
running and gunning.
got De'Aaron Fox fast.
Yes.
You got Malik Monk fast. Their offense is fast. Even Sabonis low key run.
Yeah, he
you feel
run
me?
up and
He
down.
even get up and down the court. This is a fast paced team, but they bring in a guy who requires the game to be slowed down.
Yes.
That was the biggest thing with the Bulls last year. The Bulls required. Billy Donovan literally censored the game around DeMar DeRozan, so the whole offense was slow. We was one of the slowest paced teams in the league.
Absolutely.
Why? Because of DeRozan. And we got all these young bulls on the team. We got these young dogs and stuff who can't run full speed because the game is slow. We got to wait for them to get up court.
Yes.
You feel me? Like now we seeing the Bulls in a different type of way.
Yes.
We seeing these guys running, using their athleticism, and they look good. You got Dalen Terry.
Dalen
Yeah,
Terry. I mean, you
Fastbreak
got
offense. Dalen
these
Terry,
guys, yeah.
Julian Phillips.
Yep.
These two guys who I'm really high on. I really think Julian Phillips and Dalen Terry will be defensive killers this year for the Bulls.
Yeah. They got to get the
we're-
time in, though.
Yeah, they gotta get
on.
time
They
in.
got what's got to get them on the court. Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan is killing me a little bit, but if I can say anything that needs to improve, is the way they start the game.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
need to start
sure.
these games better, more defensive minded. That was one of the things, man, that I loved about Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau he's gonna drive defense. Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah.
It's a beast. It's a beast.
New York, decent right now for sure. And then they got Cat. They just got Cat. He just dropped 40 last night, so they doing pretty good.
I mean, he dropped 40.
Yeah, he dropped 40, and
Golly.
they just got him. So I got a question. So Elijah, what does Montez Buzelis have to do to get on the court?
Oh my God.
I think you got to make the most of the time that he do get. Personally, I mean, he don't get a lot of time.
Not at all.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, the best
Rookie.
you could do. I mean, I don't know what he doing in practice or whatnot, but the best thing I say he can do is just make the most, or like try to take advantage of his opportunities that he do get. He gotta slow down and take advantage because
Yeah.
when he do get the ball, he try to rush up a shot.
Yeah, I
for
totally
most
feel that.
times.
Yeah, he definitely. I
He
be
be
seeing
rushing
that.
up shots, but I
Yeah.
feel like he needs to slow down and actually
Take quality shots.
Because he
Yeah.
can hoop. He can ball.
He's a dog.
He just got to take his time and take advantage of the opportunities that he
And then
that he is
opportunities
getting.
got to be given.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the
for sure.
opportunities got to be given by the coaching staff. Got to know who they got and who needs to be out there on the field so they get the feel of the speed of the NBA game.
So I
Exactly.
got one. What y'all feel about Vooch's play?
Oh, bro,
this season?
Vooch last night. Yeah, we lost last night, but Vooch didn't miss a shot until
that-
like the last 2
yeah.
seconds. I mean, the last 2
Last
minutes
2
of the
minutes of the
fourth
game.
quarter. He was literally perfect the entire game. Three ball falling. I mean, Skyhook. I mean, his post game, he's looking like one of the better post centers in the league.
That's what I'm very
He's
excited
looking
about.
great right now.
I'm
And I'm
excited.
excited about that for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
happy-
excited about that.
I'm happy that the fast-paced game he still fits in with.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
I'm happy that all of that still goes
Yeah.
good for him because with DeMar DeRozan, I mean, obviously Vooch, he's a big man playing the post, so he liked the slow game. But I'm glad he still fit in. But he actually, to me, he playing better in
Yeah.
the fast-paced offense.
Exactly.
He is. He
So,
is.
Dad, what would you say? How do you feel about the impact of Jalen Phillips?
It's great when he gets out there. He's explosive. He's a threat.
Mhm.
Period. On the defensively and offensively.
Yeah.
He's around the rim. You gonna get dunked.
Yeah.
You gonna get dunked. That
Yeah.
boy got hops out of this world.
I didn't even
But his
notice.
whole presence, as he becomes more acclimated with the NBA speed of the game, and as he starts to put on a little bit more man bulk,
He gonna
a
be
little bit,
tough.
Oh, you're
nobody's
talking-
going to be able to stop.
You're talking about Julian Phillips.
Okay.
Who are you talking about?
Jalen Phillips, backup center.
Oh,
Jalen
yeah,
Smith.
okay, Smith. You talking about Smith?
My bad.
You talking about Smith?
Yeah.
That boy
bad.
right there, I'm loving.
I like
I'm loving his whole charisma because he can step back and take that three.
Yeah.
He can step.
He been banging
He
it.
spreads
He's been
that
banging
floor,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Where now your center got to come out, which opens up the lane for others who
It's
can
like,
drive.
it's
Zach
like
LaVine.
I believe he's going to be a starter one day, and it may be for the Bulls. He has the best of both worlds. He has the defensive tendencies, and he also have the offensive game too. He's been working on his 3-point shot,
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's
smooth.
banging it. Yo, he's confidently pulling up and
And I'm
smacking
confident.
that joint.
And I'm comfortable with it.
Me
when he
too,
pulls up,
yeah.
I'm like,
All right, knockdown.
right.
I'm confident. Even Giddy. Yo, why are we? This is a funny point, but why are we one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league right now?
We are.
I mean,
because
bro.
they intentionally went after 3-point shooters because last year we was one of the worst.
But these are the same guys that we had.
Well,
I don't know
some
why.
of them.
I'm
Some
saying-
of them.
Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is looking like a couple years ago. Zach
Yeah,
LaVine. He look like he wants to be here
Right,
now.
he look like he
He's
wanna be-
playing like, you feel me. He ain't got nothing to lose.
Maybe that.
And I love that, man.
Because we was talking about it when we did our first show about them getting rid of Zach.
Yeah.
So the reality.
DeMar DeRozan, Zach's problem.
Yeah.
I agree.
I say that.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree. And as much as we love
Zach
DeRozan,
wants to
DeRozan, if
be
you can
his
see this, boy, we love you, man.
Zach wants the team to be his team. And then when they brought in DeMar, it made
Took it
DeMar.
away.
But
the leader.
remember,
Yeah.
I
it
don't
was
think that rubbed Zach the right way.
it was
It didn't,
still
yeah,
supposed
that's
to
right.
be Zach's team. And
Yeah, but
DeRozan
then-
came out, but the
they
plays
didn't,
were.
they didn't, as far as plays wise, they didn't make it look that way at
No.
the end of the game.
No,
No.
not
DeMar
at
was
all.
taking the last
He
shot.
was,
It
he
never
was.
Holly
Yeah.
Zach.
He
You know
was.
what I'm saying?
He was.
I know what you're saying.
He was.
He was making those shots.
Yeah, he was
It
making
It
them.
was-
That was
Making
the
those
thing.
shots, man.
That was the thing. That's what made it
That
tough.
was a dilemma.
The fact it was that specific span where he hit them game winners back to back.
Right.
That's when all Bulls fans was like, oh,
We
he
had
the
that
next
Michael
Michael
Jordan
Yeah.
effect. That Michael Jordan effect. We know Mike was gonna hit the last shot, man.
Right.
So again, y'all, listen, it's gonna be a great week. We got some Bulls games coming up. We got the Bears game tomorrow. Y'all tune in so we can have some meaningful conversations. Again, this is NSP Sports Talk Chicago. We love to bring this content with you. We're not so professional, but we just love to talk about sports, right? And I believe that we gave y'all some meaningful thought processes. So let's get back next week. Henry ain't gonna be here, but
Probably.
yeah, but we gonna try to do what we need to do. All right. So listen, y'all.
Look, I'll sit in as a guest.
Yes, please.
Right.
Yeah, time. We gonna take this thing up to another level. Let me say, it's time to get those Packers some. Absolutely, Sharon. We gonna get them Packers some medicine, right?
Man, for sure.
All right, y'all got anything to say?
She love the Packers.
She
She did.
She love the Packers. I'm confused.
Choose a side, please.
All right, y'all. We out NSP Shot Sports Talk Chicago. We'll holler at y'all next week.